So welcome to Challenge the Road. We have a response from JLR's CEO, Adrian. We're going to go through that, but I'm just going to read you the last sentence before we go into that. It says, please let us know if you or your viewers have any further questions. So what I'm going to do is try and split this up a bit. We're going to look into the past of how we got there and how we got him to reply, have a look at the reply, discuss that together, and then think about how we're going to go forward. So let's just go through this. I must say I'm really pleased that we did get a reply, but not only did I get a reply, I actually had a very long phone call with one of the main communication heads, global heads of JLR, and it was really good call, and I've actually detailed some of the notes here. But let's split this up. Let's go back to what we've done. So first of all, we obviously isolated this problem with Land Rovers that people have done before, but maybe we explained it in a better way or how we're trying to do it. But basically, we really don't want the depreciation level on Land Rovers to become such a massive issue that we can't either move to a new car or these cars become uninsurable or we can't use them. We don't want to see that. So that's really the main key and the main driver behind this. So I look back on what we've done, and one of the things that has really been a big point for him actually on one of the calls I had was this Google Doc we done. We had 55 responses. We sent them all to him and they did look at all of them. They also said they looked through all our comments as well on videos, so very important. So the video we done, Land Rover updates letter sent to JLR CEO. I expect a lot of people probably thought we wouldn't get anything back, but you never know. You get a lot of views and a lot of comments and it raises, and we did put a nice letter to him. So let's just go through that. So we've done that, but we had two key points. So the two key points of that video, we said we wanted 2010 to 2017 Land Rover owners recall. How does this look? Because we knew about the recall 2018 to 22, but what happens for the older owners with keyless go? How are we going to protect them? You've been a loyal customer of Jaguar Land Rover for a long time. You know, on the comments, some people are on their 10th Land Rover, so obviously so loyal to the brand. So we had to look at that, and we'll get some responses. They're quite interested on that. Insurance cost hikes for all owners. That's been happening. We were hoping they'd do their own insurance. We'll talk about that a bit more. And then just on that, I just said, if you've got 30 seconds to just fill in, I tried to make a really easy Google form for you. It's actually Jeff Buys Cars recommended I do that. It's a really good idea and it has really helped. So we'll be doing more with Jeff in the future. But let's go into it then. Let's go to the letter now. So let's just bring it up here. Here we go. And then next I'll do the phone call. So thank you for your letter addressed to Adrian, CEO of Jaguar Land Rover. Sorry, it's difficult to read because it's in a funny blue here. On the 5th of December. So that's good. They've got it back within 14 days. On your first point, around 60,000 Range Rovers outstanding. For clarity, this figure was in relation to the number of vehicles completed, which have already benefited from the security enhancement update referred to previously in this press release. Okay, so I may have got the numbers slightly muddled up there, but basically they were saying that there was 60,000 outstanding, I thought, but actually it was 60,000 done, which means there's a huge amount to go. So let's just read on a bit further. Actually, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger because I can hardly read this. Right, that's a bit better. So the figure is now 70,000 vehicles updated, and this is growing each day, which we know because if you get in the recall, we're going to do that. However, there are still significant numbers of vehicles outstanding. This is why it was reiterated in the above press release on the importance of eligible clients who have already been contacted by JLR to take up the security upgrade, which I know a lot of you have been doing. Clients of vehicles from 2018 would have already received direct communications from JLR if their vehicle is eligible for the security enhancement update. However, they can also double check this with their retailer for confirmation. Okay, I know some people have been doing that. I also know that some people are not sure you know, I think that the retailer's saying they have had it done, but they're not sure. So I think we need better clarification, but we'll go into that. While the rollout of security enhancement updates are in relation to vehicles from 2018, where this is any information regarding security relevant to clients of older vehicles, this will be communicated directly to these clients either via their retailer or by JLR. I'm just trying to understand that. I was reading it quite a few times. That's why it's taken me a bit of time to do this video. So where there is any information regarding security relevant to clients with older vehicles. Okay, so anything from 2010, I'm choosing to 2017, they are trying to communicate. The security team have highlighted the importance of checking the car was successfully locked and ensuring the alarm is activated by pressing the lock button twice in quick succession, as we know that a significant proportion of recovered stolen cars were already unlocked at the time of theft. So that's something in my video, actually. I put it in the description because I actually missed that bit, which I was really annoyed about. But basically, that double press, I've actually noticed on my Porsche, I actually have to hold on the Taycan and the mirrors go in. And I was actually at Blue Water yesterday doing some Christmas shopping, and I went out and I thought, did I lock it? And I had to go, that's because I'm doing all these videos. And then when I'm at home, I'm always trying to move the keys around now. I don't know if you're doing the same thing. But anyway, I noticed I had to hold and then the mirrors would go in. And that is sort of deadlocking the car, I think, from a lock-in point of view. So I think it's very important, if you have a Land Rover now, you do this double press. I'll put that in the description as well. In addition, we recommend clients use the Jaguar Land Rover remote apps and switch on vehicle lock reminders and Guardian mode, and also ensure the JLR Secure Tracker Pro is activated. So I haven't actually used that app. I don't know if people out there could comment on that. Is that good? Is it working well for you? Right, now we're going to insurance. On insurance, against the backdrop of increasing insurance premiums across the industry, which we know, we have today announced a new insurance proposition for Range Rover. I've just picked up the press article on that. Range Rover, Defender, Discovery and Jaguar clients, please see the information on Land Rover insurance as well as the link. I think I did put that in the other one, but there's maybe a new link, because here is a link to new bespoke insurance for Range Rover clients. I'll put them all in the description and then you can go through. Aside from now offering our own branded insurance, JLR is proactively working with the wider insurance sector and relevant partners, including relevant data with them, to help ensure our clients have a wider range of insurance options available to them across the market moving forward, which is great. Please be ensured that we understand the negative impact this is having on ownership experience for our clients. We continue to collaborate with law enforcement and key partners on a daily basis, and our expert team are working hard to continue to develop and deploy effective anti-theft measures to ensure our clients are protected. It is top priority at JLR, and we are monitoring this each and every day to overcome these challenges. I think that's great. You know, we wanted a response. I think we've got it. I think it's just how we move forward now. Last sentence, and this is key for you guys now, because you're going to have to be involved. So please let us know if you or your viewers yourselves have any further questions. We'd be happy to answer them for you. So what I thought was, if you have got questions and that, I'll put the Google form back up on a link. Let's get more information in. They're obviously reading the comments, and I'll go back to this call. So on from there, before the email come into me, I thought, right, I'm going to take the bull by the horns. Like I said, I'm going to find a number. I found a number of the head of global communications for JLR, and I just rung him up. A guy called David, rung him up. I said, hi, it's Richard from Challenge the Road. He said, Richard, lovely to talk to you. We've been watching your channel. And we've got an email coming out to you tomorrow. And true to his word, it did come out tomorrow. That's what we got here. But he's a lovely guy, and we had a chat for a while. And I said, look, David, we want to work with you, not against you. We love Land Rovers. You know, it's a fantastic brand. You know, it's been around a long time. We're not into sort of trying to rubbish you or whatever. We just want an outcome. We want to move forward. We want to protect our assets that we have, that they don't depreciate too much, but also enjoy that car and not feel vulnerable all the time. So he come back to me with some nice stuff. He said, Richard, newer Range Rovers, so 12,200, and this is from his call, 12,200 Range Rover Sports have gone out, 23 models, only 8 have been stolen. They're using a new ultra wideband key, which is solving the problem. But they also, he knows they've got to get through these 2018 to 22 models. That is a lot of cars. I just said to him, we'd like to have maybe better clarification on what recall has my car had. Instead of, I said that if we ring a retailer and they say, yeah, it's had it, but our insurance company might like to know, well, which one was it and what's the code? So I've asked him for that. He said, yeah, they want to work with us. I said about insurance, I said that people are contacting and they're getting, they're going on the website, they're doing the link and it's saying no cover available, these type of things. I said it's not acceptable. We need to understand it more. And he said that I think that it's a new system, it may be under pressure. So all I'm doing is giving him constructive feedback and saying that, you know, you've had a customer a long time, no claims bonus is the same, nothing's really changed, but they can't get a quote at all. Doesn't make sense to me. You know, I've been in building tech businesses for 25 years. I said, I think there's probably some sort of weakness in that system. But again, they may have rushed that out to try and appease everyone. So I spoke to him about that. He's very receptive. And the nice thing he did say is he said, look, Richard, I'd rather work with Challenge the Road and the viewers here and that than just try and go mainstream media because, you know, they're after everything that's bad. You know, we have got positive updates, positive things we're doing, and we push them through you on your channel. So I think that's really good. So I'm quite excited because I had a real buzz afterwards because I think a lot of people probably thought we wouldn't get anything back, but we did, you know, because we stuck with it. We had a plan. We were very nice with the letter. You know, we got no malice against Land Rover. We just want it to be right. So what I've done from there is I'm just trying to now draw up like a plan for us going forward. So what I thought was I've got another contact there now, which I rung today, but they wasn't in today. But when they come back in the new year, I'm going to try and do like a 14-day update, give him more feedback. I know it's Christmas now. I know you'll be with your family and traveling or whatever. But if you do get like 30 seconds to fill in that form and just give some feedback, I think it'll really help them. And then obviously I see them too, and I can try and decipher which area we need to focus on. Is it insurance now? Is it this 2010 to 17? Like I'm thinking in my mind, well, how long is it going to do? You know, 2018 to 22, how long does that recall take? And how long does it take before they could go back into the cars from 2000? So just trying to think ahead, but I think it is going to be quite a long process. I had quite a few people message me going, Richard, you're probably going to buy Range Rovers now. I think that we want to try and hold the values there. Everything is dropping, so don't worry about that. All cars are dropping in value because we had it too good with COVID. That's another video. You could be in worse cars and dropping a lot more. But I think I said at the start, let's try and build a case, work on it, stay where you are. If you move, you're out the game. And we could get these residuals pulling back. If everyone has the recalls and the theft comes down, they have their own insurance and it's affordable and back near the levels, what's the problem? You're still in a nice car. So yeah, so quite a lot to take in there. So anyway, but have a great Christmas. I'll do some videos hopefully before the new year. But yeah, I hope you really enjoy these updates. And yeah, we're really making progress. And yeah, I'll see you again soon.